Hey YouTube, back with another video. I want to do one of just driving in the Land Rover, talk a little bit about that if you've never been in one or if you're just curious about it. I'm just still getting used to it right now, and so I can just give you my kind of, real driver impressions. This isn't a review like you see just people do one drive around and that's it. So I've had this for a week or so now, and this particular model has the heads-up display. It's a Land Rover Range Rover, of course, V8 supercharged, so it has 510 horsepower, and this has deployable side steps, massage seats, cooled seats, heated seats. The second row has the heated and cooled seats too, and so it has a lot of extra features. The sticker on this was about $128, so kind of expensive, but I didn't get it, I got it for way less than that, well over 50, maybe almost $60,000 less than that 2 years later. So the depreciation on these are killer. So my personal opinion would be buy used, but why buy a new one and take that hit, so let someone else take the hit on the depreciation, and that's what I did here. So I'm still under warranty here on this vehicle, but I haven't really had any trouble other than you saw in the walk around video. If you watched that one, the rear window behind me, it does have a shade screen that comes up, and that was sticking, and so I'm going to the dealership to have the software updated to add in the Apple CarPlay smartphone pack and upgrade the software. So I'm going to get that fixed while I'm there as well. But other than that, I haven't really noticed any trouble whatsoever. Just to get right down to it, this is just smooth. It's so luxurious. I don't necessarily want to compare this to a Bentley, but I am, only in the respect that I just rode in one last week, or this like a couple of days ago. I went and saw a buddy of mine in Scottsdale and played some golf, and he has a Bentley, and we were riding around in it, and yeah, that was pretty smooth. But for in comparison to a car versus SUV, I haven't driven obviously the Bentley SUV. That was a car, but this one is very comparable, I would say, as far as the drive. That one's a V12, this one's a V8, but this is really smooth and comfortable, very luxurious. It's definitely the most luxurious vehicle I've ever owned or driven myself. We have the Volvo, and you've seen the Lexus that I had before. That's pretty comparable. The Lexus LS 460, I would say, that's a pretty nice, comfortable ride. And I'm more of a comfort person than I am a big speed demon or anything like that in my older age. Maybe younger, a little faster. But anyway, this is, it's got everything you'd want. Heads-up display, like I said. Lane keep assist, and how that works is you can make it, not work at all, I think, or at least have it'll vibrate, or it'll move it back into the lane for you. So it'll actually steer back into the lane. So that's the option I have, where it'll actually kind of steer back in the lane, and that seems to be more of a common feature on these newer vehicles. We have it in our Volvo, and then of course the Tesla I have has the autopilot. This isn't anywhere near that, but we're not trying to compare those two. They're totally different beasts. So I just wanted something that some people have already asked me why did I get rid of the Tesla. Well, I didn't get rid of the Tesla, I still have it. I just wanted something that I could drive maybe in the winter time, where I wanted the all-wheel drive, because my Tesla's a rear-wheel drive. Wanted the all-wheel drive, be higher up. As you saw in my other video, I'll pop it up here, we had 2 feet of snow last year, which is a little uncommon for this area, but we rode around in our Land Rover Discovery and didn't have any trouble, and that was on all season tires. But I do have some whole new rims with the winter tires coming. I purchased them off someone on a Range Rover forum that I was on, and so I'll do a video when I get those, and they're a totally different style of wheel and everything. But hopefully we'll get some snow, we'll get out and test it out. But anyway, back to just the driving. So as I'm going right now, you can see I'm driving off to the store right now. Like I said, just super smooth. It absorbs all those bumps that you might get on a side street like I'm on now. And it does get up and go for it being, I think, 5,000 pounds plus. So the V8 Supercharged, I think, gets 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds, or right around there. I haven't timed it yet, but that's actually pretty similar to my Model 3, so that's impressive for this type of vehicle. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of do a little bit more than I did in the walk around as far as driving. You got to see all the features in the walk around, and there's tons of videos out there, and I'm not a car reviewer per se, but I did want to just kind of go over my thoughts of it. The reason I got it is because I did test drive another Range Rover in the local area, but I had to go to California because this one had all the features that I wanted, deployable side steps and all the, just all the upgraded stuff. It's not an autobiography or anything, but it had everything that I wanted. And so for some reason it's hard to come by the lighter interior up here in Seattle. I don't know why everybody wants a dark interior, but anyway, so I test drove one and just, like, oh wow, this is really nice. And so if you do have the means, then I would suggest trying to get one, go ahead and get a 2 or 3 year old one. If you can find one that still has a warranty, or maybe a CPO one with an extended warranty, then you're not really risking anything. But I think that they're overcoming that reputation for having electrical problems and things like that. Knock on wood that won't happen to me. But just wanted to give you my impressions of it. It's a really sharp looking car. I really like the design. It hasn't really changed much since I think 2012 or 13. I can't remember exactly when they came out with this new body style. Other than just some minor things here and there, it's pretty much the same design and car. So I just wanted to do a little update video on that, just kind of give you my impressions on having it for about a week or so, and I'm really liking it. It's everything that I thought it would be. And so if you do have any questions, please feel free to comment down below, and I'll try to respond to everything. And as always, please subscribe. I'm going to be putting in a camera here, a dash camera here pretty soon, and I'll do a video on that because I think it's kind of necessary nowadays to have those things in there. Anyway, guys, take care. I really appreciate it.